let's get into it. So, after review, it looks like when I speak about the entertaining shows I enjoy or I want to bring to your attention, seem to do better for views. Nobody, I don't want to say nobody, everybody who's checked in on some of my coaching attributes, my meditation, demands on everyone. If you've seen those videos, much appreciated if you haven't checked them out. But today we're going to do something probably you weren't ready for, but let's do it anyways. You know, when you're looking for something, you've just probably, hopefully, you've watched Ozark on Netflix and you couldn't get enough of that kind of good, juicy drama. Well, we're going to step into the world of the police again. You probably know, you've heard me already reference, if you've seen my other videos, you've heard me reference The Rookie with Nathan Fillion. Then you have High Potential, awesome new show, and as like it could be a forerunner, but it's making it hard for a lot of other good police detective shows. Again, that's with Caitlin Olsen. A lot of you might know her from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where you have Charlie Day, who is well known to us, if not from there, definitely in Horrible Bosses 1 and 2. But we're going to just, again, focus in on Bosch today. There's Bosch and Bosch Legacy. Both are on Prime. The show is definitely led by Titus Welliver. You've got Madison Lintz. You've got Mimi Rogers. Guys, anyone want to correct me if I'm wrong? I think her and Tom Cruise were an item back in the day. But anyways, she's perfect in her role. Everybody's doing great. Just made a note here. I don't know. I don't want to take too much time looking for a name. I have another. Looks like a Jamie Hector, but he played Jerry in the Bosch season. And then you'll have Stephen A. Chang, who will be in Bosch Legacy, where Bosch has now transitioned from a police detective to an actual private detective. So again, I'm speaking about both Bosch 7 series, and then there's Bosch Legacy, and I think it's definitely its third season now. So good stuff, good stuff. So what do I mean by good stuff? When you're watching a good crime drama, you want it to be like watching like true crime. Period. Like, you know how on even on this YouTube or even on popular streaming, people are into real crime drama, or sorry, real crimes, right? So the documentation on it, the review from the police department and how they solved their cases, and then there's your crime dramas. In those genres, I would definitely put True Detective. I don't know if it's the time. It's been out with us for a long time, but that was with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. So if you haven't seen True Detective, you can just jump there right now. Well, not right now, after this video, and then check it out. You will not be disappointed. Those guys really raised the level on what a good TV series is. So much so, in fact, that I would qualify that as what a movie should be. Okay, so that was with True Detective season 1. Anyways, I was disappointed with season 4 with oh my word, I can't remember her name. She's our lady from respectfully, she's our awesome detective from Silence of the Lambs, Jodie Foster. Much respect to her. Again, major roles and good movies. So back to Bosch, it's up there. It's up. It doesn't get the same press as, let's say, The Rookie or High Potential, but I'm going to give it its press because it's due. So for crime dramas, this show really has captured true crime within it. The characters themselves, from sorry, I say Titus, but I'm not sure how he would say his name, but he's our main character, Bosch. He's got relationships, and those relationships, from his daughter to the lawyer who's played by Mimi Rogers and whoever else he comes into, they seem to intertwine with his life in a way where if you think you're watching his main problem, his main crime, well, all these other things somehow connected to him will start to bring in its own elements of that darkness that, again, a great detective often sometimes is not a good detective. No, I don't want to say not a good. Their heart is in the right place, but they may break the law to do the good thing that they're trying to do. That's a whole other series about great shows that are based on detectives who do bad to do good, and criminals who do good to do bad. I know. It's. I just hurt my head doing that. That's the pretzel of thoughts. But now getting back to Bosch, you've got 7 seasons of riveting, localized dramas per season, connected through the thread of the characters. Okay, so again, you have a daughter there. You have Mimi Rogers, who's playing the lawyer, and the daughter's going through a transition, trying to figure out what she's going to be along her journey, positioned or with these two main characters who are very much in the law. Okay, so then there's this element of jazz. What's beautiful about it is you don't often get that in TV shows. Don't want to say that there's anything ever against it, but the main character, Bosch, does enjoy jazz, so you get to enjoy that through him. And it's shot in California. Definitely beautiful. Again, I was just watching it, even from the ambience to the shots, you just feel like you get the luxury of watching a crime drama. So not really anything based on true events, but you also have the luxury of being properly so with movie magic, watching like a real crime, period, like a crime show capturing the crime. So but then you get the depth of the character. So I don't want to lose myself in the words of how great that show is. If you're looking, if you haven't seen True Detective, I'm pointing you in that direction. That's been created by HBO. It's not something you should not see if you like the crime genre. Okay, I also plugged out Reacher, great show. He's, to me, the modern Sherlock Holmes, or the way I want to see Sherlock Holmes. And even if now that apparently Sherlock Holmes is available to the public, there's no royalty, like there's no rights on it anymore. I'm going to put Alan Ritchson for the next Sherlock Holmes when it's ever created again. Okay, because we already had Robert Downey Jr. do it. So I love good crime drama shows. I'm pointing you to Bosch and Bosch Legacy. So I've got into Bosch Legacy. I know that the third one comes out, and sometimes I was just jarred my memory from all the other great shows I'm watching. So I'm just giving it another go again, and I love it. And I think you will too. So give it a go. This is just an entertainment break video. Glad to see you all again. They tell us in the marketing of YouTube videos to ask for the like, subscribe up front. I can't seem to get a hang of that. But again, I just would only say if anything resonates with you, do it. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. If you're in Canada, you've got a day to vote if that's free for you to do. And I would say that just respectfully, I don't want to weigh in any more than what I'm about to say. If you're Canadian, vote. Okay? Last day to vote is April 28th, and apparently you have 9 to 9 to do it. So please find your way. I think there's advance. I know they're doing advance voting before that, like even today. So good to all of you Canadians out there and the rest of the world. Again, peace and love. If it's missing, what can we do to make it happen? And remember, if you want to make peace and love happen, drop down your aggression. Turn yourself into calm. Lead the way with that, okay? Peace is peace, folks. Love you all. Bye.